I just plainly copied the business model that was
Okay.
going on in the US. I was like, वो लोग सब्सक्रिप्शन बॉक्स कर रहे हैं, हम भी
हम
करेंगे.
भी करेंगे.
इंडिया अपने टैक्स प्लान नहीं करता है, तो स्नैक्स प्लान तो बहुत ही दूर हो गया.
You did not accept the 6 crores
It seemed like they didn't care at all.
just because funding is available. Doesn't mean you take it every time.
When money is not involved, I think you understand value better.
The idea of entrepreneurship and actually doing it are two very different things.
Naturally, if somebody says that ये लो 6 करोड़ जला दो तो
नहीं, digest ही नहीं होगा.
मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा. I do think that there is a extraordinary attention on D2C today, but I think soon people are going to realize it's extremely expensive. Marketing is too important to be left to the marketing department.
If you are starting something with somebody, you have to be able to be friends with that person.
True. Those realistic vulnerabilities of a business have to come out.
Yeah.
And if the other guy is comfortable with that, that's the right partner.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Happy Hour with Fin Cocktail. Today, we have a generational serial entrepreneur with us, Mr. Devang Shah. He's the CEO and founder of Fabbox. They make these really yummy, healthy treats for you. You have to check them out. And he has so much knowledge on so many things. I can't wait to dive in. So, Devang, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
इतनी अच्छा ही सुनी नहीं है इसलिए थोड़ा सा just getting in.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you must have heard so much, especially on your TV show.
Yeah, I mean, वहाँ तो अच्छा ही नहीं हुई थी, काफी बुराई हुई थी.
हाँ.
हाँ, छोटा सा क्लिपिंग था ना, 2 घंटे का 5 मिनट कर दिया था.
Are. Okay, so for the viewers who don't know our conversation right before we started rolling, Devang was on a show like Shark Tank.
Right.
It was a precursor to Shark Tank, right? It was
Yeah.
called The Vault.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be the Shark Tank of India,
Uh-huh.
but it was a request to fill out, what we are doing and how we are doing, how are we different.
Mm-hmm.
And after like 7 rounds of kind of interviews, we were selected out of 7,000 startups.
Wow. That's a big feat.
Yeah, that was something good, I felt, till I knew the committee that selected us.
क्यों क्या हुआ? What was the committee?
मतलब I didn't really respect them a lot. So
Fair
I
enough.
was like, ठीक है, maybe selection could be luck as well.
Fair enough.
So, but it felt good to be selected out of 7,000 startups to be, I think, amongst the top 30.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this was all like Times Now के ऊपर आ रहा था and everything. So there was sound, makeup, action, kind of a thing. Never been in front of a camera before that.
Yeah.
So it was surreal, thoda sa,
Nice.
and intimidating for sure.
Of course, it is, right? Because with the big lights and the big cameras and
Yeah,
everything, it feels like there's a show you have to put up.
Yeah, and the only thing that I didn't like about it is that you're standing and they are sitting and asking questions, which is a little weird. Everything else was okay, I think. But I think you get comfortable, being an entrepreneur, you have to do what you have to do,
Yeah.
get things done.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was interesting. It was nice.
And you said you had a 2-hour long pitch.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like the discussion went on right from why did you start this company to, where are you right now and everything. But it was cut short to like 5 minutes.
Oh,
And-
so like completely, it was just like snippets.
Yeah. And in fact, the one that aired 5 minutes is on YouTube. I think the one that aired was 3 minutes,
Oh, even shorter.
even shorter.
Okay.
3 to 4 minutes, I think the one that aired on Times Now
Mm-hmm.
was even shorter.
Isn't that a little prejudicial? Because they can kind of frame the narrative however they want to in that 2 hours.
See, I wouldn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I think everybody is trying to get their bread.
Mm-hmm.
I think they get their bread by making the show entertaining.
Fair.
So whatever entertains the audience, they selected.
Correct.
And of course, they don't have to care about how I look
Yeah.
or how my startup looks. So yeah, that's what they did. And I think it's all fair,
Uh-huh.
to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's their bread and butter and
Yeah.
it's what they do.
Yeah. So I asked a lot कि इसमें से क्या आएगा after all happened, because there were a lot of insults that, it felt insulting to investors.
Uh-huh.
A lot of things that I said.
Uh-huh.
In hindsight, I feel that way.
Okay.
But honestly, they were thorough questions,
Yeah.
and they didn't published that.
Uh-huh.
So that was interesting for me.
Very interesting. Because I mean, I assume that there would be thorough questions, right? Because they're putting their money into an investment,
Yeah,
into a company.
they were really good questions, but
Mhm.
I think in that season
Mhm.
there was only one, but in the last part of the first season itself, they were out of money, I think, because the last 7 startups that pitched, nobody got funded,
Oh,
and there were some amazing startups.
and was this like a similar concept to Shark Tank, where
Same to same.
so the sharks essentially, or whatever, investors put in their own money?
Yeah, they used to call them vault keepers.
Vault keepers. Interesting.
The show was called the Vault Show. If you check out my YouTube, you'll find a lot of hate comments there.
Arre, arre.
Like, arrogant entrepreneur 6 crore छोड़ दिया, क्या समझता है खुद को?
Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. Tell us a little about Fabbox, so that I can ask you the question that आपने 6 crore क्यों छोड़ा?
Right. Good question. Fabbox started. So I was back in the US,
Mm-hmm.
working for TripAdvisor,
Mm-hmm.
and a few of my colleagues ordered NatureBox snacks.
Okay.
There's a brand called NatureBox. It was started by an alumni of Babson. So I'm from Babson,
Woohoo.
and
That's how we met.
yeah, that's how we met. I was just working in TripAdvisor. Some of my colleagues ordered these amazing snacks
Mm-hmm.
that nobody could keep away.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that, me being me, I was really doubtful कि ये तो कुछ गलत कर रहा होगा, इतना हेल्दी और यम्मी कैसे हो सकता है,
चांस ही नहीं है.
हाँ, न्यूट्रिशनली इतना अच्छा कैसे है.
Hmm.
So I called the company and I said that you shouldn't do this,
Hmm.
you shouldn't fool people,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
And the guy got really annoyed, and he's like, let me send you the lab reports.
Huh.
And within an hour he sent me lab reports.
He got really annoyed.
Yeah, he did. Actually, the 21-year-old me, I don't think anybody would like. So it was a different me.
Fair enough.
And so I would just ask these annoying questions like this, and without any fault of anybody. So yeah, he sent me the lab reports.
Mhm.
I saw, and it was real. I thought that if nutrition could match with taste, that could be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
That's revolution.
So that's not something that I thought. I didn't think of a business till then. The first thing that came to my mind was I come from a Gujarati background.
Mhm.
So Guju parents,
Yay.
we practically invented snacking. Basically, we swim in fried snacks
Correct.
all our lives.
They're all yum.
Yeah. So basically, I thought to gift it to my parents first. So if I could change their
The
habits,
ultimate test.
yeah. So I sent them to India, and they tried them,
Mm-hmm.
and they really liked them. And then I started sending over boxes of them,
Oh wow.
and to my surprise, they could switch to better snacking. And that's when I thought that if my parents could change, I think India could.
Mm-hmm.
And so I packed my bags without thinking much, and just was here to start Fabbox.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So you put it to the ultimate test, where if their taste buds could change
Yeah.
or could accept something which is of actual nutritional value,
Yeah.
then maybe India could.
Yeah. Basically, Guju taste if they could. Yeah, it's a heavy
Yeah,
one.
it's a real thing.
Yeah. We do like after lunch we have nasta,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
and after nasta we have chai again,
Of course.
and then we're like, okay, fine, now what? Let's have some save or something. Like,
Yeah, and
it's
then
just,
there are
it's just that it's too sweet, now let's just have some save.
and then it's too salty. Now let's have something meetha.
Correct.
And there are always these burnies just kept in, like, in plain sight. You can always see it.
Correct. A dining table of a Guju always has.
Yes, it's great.
snacks.
It's great. Anyway, moving on.
Right.
How did you? So you came back. You decided that this is what is gonna be the business model.
Right.
So did you kind of just
So I just plainly copied the business model that was
Okay.
going on in the US.
okay?
I was like, वो लोग subscription box कर रहे हैं, हम भी
हम
करेंगे.
भी करेंगे.
तो कर दिया start.
Correct.
अभी इंडिया अपने टैक्स प्लान नहीं करता है, तो स्नैक्स प्लान तो बहुत ही दूर हो गया. Had to say that on Fin Cocktail. तो स्नैक्स तो दूर की बात है.
Correct.
So in a years long journey,
Hmm.
a year and a half almost,
Hmm.
it took us to realize that यार ये तो काम नहीं कर रहा है.
Hmm. Subscription models are
Yeah,
difficult
nobody's
here.
coming back in terms of this subscription thing. Is also at that time you couldn't charge the credit card. due to
Oh.
the RBI ruling,
Ha
right?
ha 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 ha.
And because of which we had to continuously call back,
Constantly.
which really was a hindrance, you know.
Correct.
Like somebody calling you and is like, "Wapas, you know,
Payment
tum
karo, payment
karo,
karo.
payment
Yeah.
karo," which was not working.
Yeah.
And nobody was so serious about snacking
Hmm.
healthy
Hmm.
that they were giving it so much attention कि
Yeah.
इसमें मैं जाऊँ क्रेडिट कार्ड डालूँ और वापस से करूँ ये सब,
इतना मेहनत.
इतना मेहनत नहीं हो पाएगा.
Yeah.
So we realized it that this won't work in India.
Hmm.
So we almost decided to shut it, by the way, back in 2016, right?
Oh, okay. Just like within the year of inception.
Within the year.
Hmm.
So, but then what I realized was the reviews are very high.
Hmm.
Like our average rating was 4.7 star,
Oh, wow.
which was crazy
Yeah.
for people who have paid $1,000 for a box of snacks,
Correct.
right? If India pays well, they expect really great
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
If I'm keeping my money, you better give me great quality.
yeah, absolutely. So that's when it was a realization that came on a long day that if reviews are great, then I think the model is the problem.
Hmm.
And by that time we realized one interesting thing. Whatever we were doing with our own website, right, like we had come up with an option called surprise me box.
Oh, fun.
So
कुछ भी भेजो.
you just come to the website,
हाँ.
click on surprise me,
हाँ.
and you'll get a box of snacks, which is a total surprise for you,
Huh.
right? We saw after 2 weeks almost, the US Nature Box website copied it,
Oh.
and we were
It's like that Spider-Man meme. It's like copy, copy, copy. कौन किसको copy कर रहा है?
ये like अगर हम तेको कॉपी कर रहे हैं,
तू
तू हमको कॉपी कर रहा है, तो दोनों अंधे में हैं. हम तो मरेंगे. दो अंधे तो रास्ता नहीं ढूंढ सकते हैं.
Correct.
We immediately changed our business model
Nice.
to a à la carte,
हाँ.
like a basically pure e-commerce model,
Correct.
and जिसको जो खरीदना है खरीद सकता है,
हाँ.
and no need to buy an entire box and
Mhm.
subscribe and things of
Mhm.
those nature. So things really went well after that. We went from 18 lakhs a year in sales up to 7 crores in sales
Damn.
over the next 4 years period of time. In between we got funded. After that we tried various business models,
Mhm.
and now we have come to a point where we have stuck to Horeca,
Mhm.
and we've made Horeca as our base.
Nice. So you said you got funded in the middle,
Yeah.
but you
So-
did not accept the 6 crores at the
So,
vault.
6 crores at the vault I did not accept because so I did not like the entrepreneurs a lot
Okay.
who were funding me.
Okay.
As you know, we all as entrepreneurs require smart money.
Yeah.
So that was one. I didn't like the valuation that they were giving me.
Fair.
They were giving me a 6 crore valuation. They were giving me 1 crore rupees almost.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. At
So,
6 crores.
At 6 crore valuation, which I did not really like then. In fact, something else also happened. So I couldn't name the fund. But when I came back to India to start this company, and the first 3 months when we launched, I had a check of $1 million which was offered to me, but which was only because I'm from Babson. So I'm like, I don't know my business model also.
नहीं पर तू पैसा रख. It's okay.
हाँ, he's like, नहीं तू
तू
कुछ
रख ले.
हाँ तू
खुद तो
सोच
करेगा.
लेगा. He's like, what's your goal? I'm like, I am looking for feedback from 1,000 customers.
Yeah.
He didn't like the answer. He's like, इतना छोटा कौन सोचता है? He's like, नहीं ये तेरा गोल नहीं है. I'm like, यही मेरा गोल है. Like, नहीं ये तेरा गोल नहीं है भाई. But you take this money, you'll have मतलब
Better goal.
you'll figure out.
Oh wow.
I know, and I'm like, till I have my business plan set,
I am not.
I'm not taking
Yeah.
any money. That one I regret not taking.
Yeah. I would.
I think $1 million would have made a difference for sure at that point, when we were just a subscription box company.
Damn. So that's why you denied the vault keepers their dream of owning a part of Fabbox. But you said that you did get funded by somebody through your journey.
Right. So our funding story is interesting. We got funded. So we got funded on the day of the country went into lockdown.
What?
Yeah. And the reason we took the funding was also because we were really scared COVID will kill us.
But that's smart.
So we were bootstrapped, we were profitable.
Uh-huh.
We really didn't feel we need the funding anymore.
Correct.
Because we have done the hard bits.
Correct.
We're doing good now.
Yeah.
So why take funding? But COVID really felt that way.
Yeah.
कि अभी जब investors को ना बोलना बंद करते हैं और ले लेते हैं.
Huh.
And I think if there's anybody extremely lucky with investors, I am the one.
Oh really?
Yeah. So the kind of investors I got, right from Dr. Malpani to Vinay from Inflection Point Ventures, and Ameya Chandavarkar, um, Sachin Jain, all of these guys. I think I got very, very good partners.
That's amazing.
Like in this journey, I'm very, very thankful that these are my investors, because truly it's very hard. It's a hard journey. And of course, all your assumptions are going to be tested.
Mm-hmm.
And when money is involved, things can get ugly.
Oh, yes.
But to say that, yeah, Devang, you do what you feel is right.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's a
That,
big
yeah.
that's a big form of trust that they have on you.
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I think they gave
100%.
me enough comfort
Hmm.
to share the bad news first.
Correct.
कुछ भी गलत होता था तो हमारा ईमेल पहले जाता था कि देखो ये गलत हो गया है,
Hmm.
यहाँ पे
अब
हमने
सवार लेंगे बट
हाँ,
अभी गलत हो गया.
अभी गलत हो गया है. So that kind of confidence, I think, helped us
Correct.
share all the good and bad news very clearly with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's when you can really build on, because there is nothing that you can build without trust.
Correct. 100%.
So we could build on, and we could really think ideas. We could, we had partners in thinking
Mm-hmm.
throughout this journey, because of having that comfort
Yeah.
of not being have to lie or fidget with numbers, do anything of that sort.
Yeah. It's so important because I'm seeing a pattern here because you rejected the funding from ex investors because you didn't like the investors themselves, or it didn't work between your style and theirs.
Yeah, I didn't like the
And-
way they were thinking, because they were like the one who was giving me $1 million check, right?
Mhm.
They had only one condition, right?
Mhm.
Ki Devang, we are giving you $1 million, but it should be spent, in about a year, maximum a year and a half, because we want to see growth.
ये क्या बात हुई यार? That you have to spend the million in the next year. तो मतलब all this like.
Yeah.
So I saw this not documentary but like this series called We Crashed. I'm like, this is similar, right? कि पैसा लो और खर्चा करो, but कैसे भी खर्चा करो.
So this is 2016, right?
हाँ.
Again, so they are pretty obsessed about GMV.
They just
like-
want to see growth.
Yeah, I am like, I don't know my business model yet.
Hmm.
I'm experimenting. There are 3
Correct.
experiments. I explained the experiments. It seemed like they didn't care at all. They are like,
You just show numbers on the Excel sheet. मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
GMV लाओ,
पैसा ले जाओ.
नेक्स्ट राउंड अपन करेंगे रेस, तब तक तो तुम्हारा फिगर आउट हो ही जाएगा बिजनेस मॉडल.
ये अच्छा है.
हम लाइक, इतना ट्रस्ट मेरा बाप मुझ पे नहीं करता जितना आप मुझ पे करते हो. But then
Next level.
I have come from a business background, right?
Correct.
So the respect for money is a lot to do all of this.
Yeah.
So I could never do this.
Very true. That's very important. And for founders, it's a great kind of learning that just because funding is available doesn't mean you take it every time, and
Yeah.
doesn't mean you spend it on anything just to showcase. Your purpose has to be better. You have to figure your shit out.
In fact, we have been through a lot of crisis in
Yeah.
your family business as well.
Yeah.
And that's why it all the more, makes you respect money.
Correct.
We've come back from, really bad times.
Yeah.
So, naturally, if somebody says that, ये लो 6 crore जला दो, तो
नहीं, digest ही नहीं होगा.
मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा.
So I 100% agree, and this is, I think, why I love talking to real entrepreneurs, because the idea of entrepreneurship and actually doing it are two very different things. Especially when we talk about generational entrepreneurship, where you've been in a family business, you now go on your own path, but you understand that it looks all glitzy, glamoury from the outside,
Yeah.
but actually there are crisis times where you have to kind of figure that out and struggle through them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it has to be either a person who doesn't understand what truly entrepreneurship is to get
Huh.
into it, or a person who truly understands and gets
What
into
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no midway.
there's no midway.
Yeah.
Only if a person is
Com-
delusional, he'll get into
Dilulu.
entrepreneurship.
Aajkal
Yeah.
Gen Z words,
Yeah.
no? Dilulu.
Only
Yeah,
then maybe
only
they'll
then.
jump into it.
Or then if you're completely clear-headed and you know exactly what you're doing.
I mean, nobody can know exactly what they want to do. I mean, of course, if you've been like, I think people who come from McKinsey and start businesses, I really respect them now,
Mm-hmm.
because I think they have the bird's eye view of what's going on. Still, you have to be really hardcore. I'm a big fan of off business, of what they've done.
Mhm.
People like that, I think, who enter business with
A clear
a real intention to create value first,
Hmm,
right?
hmm, hmm.
So there are two kinds of people, right, who are thinking money all the time.
Hmm.
There's one who's just obsessed कि हाँ चलो टाइम क्या है, हम क्या करेंगे और कितना हमको मिल जाएगा, अगर
हाँ.
1 टका भी मार्केट मिल गया तो
Done.
डन,
Sorted.
हम उड़ने लगेंगे टाइप्स. बट द अदर गाय इज लाइक वेयर इज द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ वैल्यू क्रिएशन.
Correct.
कहाँ पे मैं कस्टमर का फायदा करा सकता हूँ.
Where can you make a difference
हाँ
to somebody's life?
हाँ, कि अगर वो मैं फायदा करा सकता हूँ तो पूरा जो तामझाम है उसका कोई मतलब है.
Correct.
तो आई थिंक दैट सेकेंड कैटेगरी ऑफ पीपल हु
Mhm.
डू थिंग्स दैट वे
Hmm.
आई थिंक रियली एक्सेल.
That is true. It's like वो 3 Idiots में आमिर खान ने बोला था ना, एक्सीलेंस के पीछे भागो. Just excel in what you want to do. Creating value for somebody else, creating value for your potential customer is a idea which is difficult to achieve because you're not thinking about your revenue. You're not thinking about what you are going to get in return. That
Right.
comes as like a secondary thought or a byproduct.
I think a good valuable thing that Naveen said, right? Naveen is also entrepreneur and a very good one, right? I mean, one of the best ones India has produced. And he said a very interesting thing. He puts his children on social causes.
Okay.
Um, he doesn't want them to start their careers with money. He wants them to start and help a social cause and create value for those who don't have
Correct.
the exact same
Opportunities.
opportunity, right? And that's where when money is not involved, I think you understand value better.
Oh, yes. That's a
As soon
very
as
good
you
way to look at it.
yeah, as soon as you introduce the equation with money,
Things flip.
yeah, things flip
Very true.
immediately.
Very, very true.
So I think that really stuck with me.
That's amazing. You mentioned one thing during the phase where you were talking about when you picked up the funding. You're
Right.
very lucky with investors. That's what you've said.
Extremely
That
lucky, yeah.
because you found the right partners.
Right.
If an entrepreneur is listening to this and wants to find the right partners, what should one look at and how does one go about kind of seeking these partners out?
So I think a lot of it we spoke about, we touched upon, but I'll just summarize that bit. I think whenever you're looking for investor, first of all, you need to think whether you are looking for investor because it's a fad or you really need an investor. I think you should really dig into that one first.
Who really needs an investor?
I mean, who has figured out the business model and wants to put money on growth, or maybe knows that the next big thing in his industry is this, and people are not convinced, but he knows it and he has insights on it, and he just doesn't have the money.
Correct.
Like when money is the only problem that is
Stopping you.
stopping you, then maybe
That's when you.
then maybe you look, because you know what the problem is. The virus is it's a cancerous thinking to think that मैं ये बोलूंगा तो इन्वेस्टर को अच्छा लगेगा क्या,
Yeah.
मैं ये बोलूंगा तो वो मानेगा क्या. अरे वो मान गया तो भी तुम लोग जाके
आगे क्या करोगे उसका?
हाँ कस्टमर को कैसे मनाओगे.
Correct.
उसका तो बेनिफिट के बिना कोई नहीं मानने वाला, और हमेशा के लिए तो तुमको फंड नहीं कर सकते कोई.
Correct.
तुम सिकोया के बेटे तो नहीं हो. तो you have to find out a business model.
Very true.
That's where I feel that you should first, when you're thinking of investors, you should really think hard because you get into that thought process with the point that उसको क्या अच्छा लगेगा सुनने के लिए,
Correct.
उनको क्या सुनना है. And the next thing I would touch upon, right now, when you know that you need investment, I think that frequency is the most important thing, right? Where you are comfortable talking the bad side of your pitch deck also. कि यार ये 4 जगह है जहाँ पे हमारी मौत पॉसिबल है, हम मर सकते हैं यहाँ पे.
Correct.
And you're comfortable talking about that to that guy. It's not just about positivity and saying that हम ये कर लेंगे, हम उखाड़ लेंगे, हम तो कर ही लेंगे ये चीज. हाँ, but देखो, honestly, there are these 3 places
Correct.
where there's a possibility that we might be outrun, or maybe the technology changes and the graph will change. So those realistic vulnerabilities of a business have to come out.
Yeah.
And if the other guy is comfortable with that, that's the right partner.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to invest crores of somebody else and not tell them where the potholes are,
Yeah.
I think then you're just
in
being
trouble.
a scammer.
Yeah. Very
Right?
true.
So I think if you go ahead and you can have a real conversation with people, those are the people who you should take money from. others will ruin your life. And I know
Yes.
the other type of investors also, like they have not invested in Fairbox luckily,
But
but they would be like, अरे मुझे कुछ नहीं पता, मेरे को तो ROI चाहिए.
hmm,
uh, अभी you should not take a new round, you already have money, why are you diluting us?
hmm,
So who everybody has to think business first.
correct.
Ki what does the startup need? That kind of people who are ready to sacrifice a little for the business,
Hmm.
I think those are the people you need to marry.
For the larger picture.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Whatever is needed today.
Hmm. Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. And you've clearly given hundreds of pitches.
Yeah, I've given, so I've counted them. I've given
Oh, you have?
157 pitches.
Oh, damn. I'm sure you perfected them by now.
Not really, I don't feel so. Uh, After 157 pitches, I think I realized that I don't really need to perfect it.
Uh-huh. It has to be
Yeah,
fluid.
it has to be a conversation. If your idea really has weight,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to do a dog and pony show,
Yeah,
Like ये plant है,
correct.
ये plant इंडिया में नहीं है,
Uh-huh.
ये plant से ये फायदे होते हैं, हम ये फायदा लोगों तक पहुंचाना चाहते हैं.
पहुंचाएंगे.
हमको लगता है कि अभी इंडिया में इसका बहुत स्कोप है,
हाँ.
और अगर 4 कंपनीज भी आ गई तो इनफ मार्केट है.
Enough market है. Survive कर लेंगे.
ये ट्रूथ है. अभी अगर ये उसको भी ट्रूथ लगता है, and numbers also speak the same,
Hmm.
it should work out.
Nice.
I think the pitches that come from intuition and not bravado, हम तो कर लेंगे, हम तो करके
हाँ.
दिखाएंगे, नंबर 1 कंपनी बनेंगे दुनिया की. I think that's where you are getting stuck in your ego.
Hmm.
I think the intuition that अरे यार ये तो हम कर सकते हैं,
Yeah.
शायद से हम ये कर सकते हैं, it just feels inside,
Hmm.
and it's not a loud noise, it's just a realization.
Yeah.
I think that's the right pitch.
Nice. I love it. It's a
Yeah.
great way for entrepreneurs to start looking at what they are pitching. Because
Yeah.
this concept has really, obviously, because of Shark Tank and everything, people are having these conversations, right? With
Oh yeah, it has
entrepreneurs.
spoiled the entire thing. I mean, I could say that also helped a lot of people, but I
Yeah.
think it is because entrepreneurs have got more bigger celebrity status than before after Shark Tank. I think it is spoiling the reason why you should get into entrepreneurship. And I think a lot of people are going to go through depression, and people don't speak about that side of things.
Yeah, it's very
But
difficult.
it crushes your ego. Any entrepreneurial venture, it crushes your ego to soil.
Yeah, completely.
So
It
people
breaks
don't
you
see
down.
that. Yeah, and in India, startups don't go out by saying so. It's not
Yeah.
US, right?
Yeah.
In US, they announce it.
Yeah. मतलब
कि यार
press
हम बंद
release.
कर रहे हैं, नहीं हो रहा है,
हाँ.
ये नहीं हो पाएगा, हम
They-
बंद कर रहे हैं. A few startups in India also did.
Yeah.
But I think it should more often happen
Mhm.
in the view that it will benefit people who are thinking of starting businesses. Because इंडिया में कैसे बाहर जाते रहता है, इंस्टाग्राम जाओ देखो, लास्ट पोस्ट 1 साल पहले था तो ये बंद हो चुका
बंद हो या फिर वेबसाइट चल नहीं रहा है, बंद हो चुका
बंद हो चुका होगा. Amazon पे प्रोडक्ट्स अवेलेबल नहीं है,
बंद हो चुका होगा.
So that's how
true. It's like a
people-
silent kind of
Yeah,
just
they just
retreating into themselves.
Yeah, they don't own it up, and I don't see a need to for everybody to own it up. But I think a short note
Correct.
on the Instagram
Correct.
that hey guys, we tried this,
Hmm.
maybe it didn't work out,
Yeah.
so we're closing down.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that would help other people see that closing down भी हो रहा है.
Correct.
यहाँ पे तो लग रहा है सब स्टार्टअप ही कर रहे हैं.
और सब बिजनेस पे बिजनेस ही खोले जा रहे हैं
हाँ.
और सब प्रॉफिटेबल लग रहे हैं यहाँ पे तो.
हाँ, और so I was just talking to 2 guys from Thane.
Mhm.
They want to do this e-waste. So I'm doing strategy consulting now.
Nice.
So I was consulting the startup who's into e-waste management
Mhm.
and things of those nature. Again, they were asking me only all the 7 questions they asked me were around. Do you think investors would care if we say that AI involved कर लिया हमने? I'm like यार,
But is it going to help your business to
Yeah.
involve AI? That
Yeah.
is the question.
किसी का फायदा कराओ भाई, जिंदा रह के ऑक्सीजन मत वेस्ट करो. किसी का फायदा कराओ तो कुछ होगा.
Yeah.
तो इन्वेस्टर्स को भी सच्चा इंटरेस्ट आएगा.
So it's so funny, right? Because the moment you start asking the wrong questions, then it's going to change your entire trajectory. Because if you ask the questions like कि investor को क्या अच्छा लगेगा, या इससे what do they want to listen from me? That's a
Right.
wrong viewpoint. Because you should be asking what can I do for the customer, which is better? What can I do better so that my business runs more efficiently? Or how can I grow this? Those are the better questions to ask.
Absolutely, amen.
Right?
Right. I think that's the perfect pitch. Because truly, whenever, as a customer, right,
Mhm.
when you spend any money,
Mm.
you're expecting some service, some kind of benefit in
Correct.
return. So if when you're thinking of a business, you have to do that, right? On the business side, you have to think of how you can benefit the customer.
Yeah.
So I think that was a perfect pitch. Like
Nice.
that's what everyone should think about, rather than what investors want to listen,
Correct.
what the public wants to listen.
Hmm.
Maybe the world is crazy about AI,
Oh yeah.
but you got
अगर
to do what helps the customer.
या अगर आपके बिजनेस में एआई की जगह नहीं है या
हाँ
इट्स नॉट नीडेड
हाँ.
यू कैन सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम विदाउट गोइंग क्रेजी ऑन द टेक और द एआई व्हाट्स रॉन्ग विद दैट इट्स ओके नो
So the perception is the problem. I think people think investors are not that smart. I think they are smarter
भैया
than investors.
भैया अभी नाउ करोड़ों रुपए वो लाइन पे लगा रहे हैं यू थिंक दे आर नॉट स्मार्ट हाउ इज दिस गोइंग टू
See,
वर्क
a lot of people feel that if they enter AI into their pitch deck and the funding will happen. I have a lot of IIT friends who think that they could get funding anytime they want. But
जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ आईआईटी आईएम
I mean, that's what they feel.
या
But honestly, it was some time back. It was like that. 5 years, 6 years back, it was a little bit like that. Little favored. I won't say that anybody would wake up and get funding, but yeah, if you add certain words, if you add certain things to your pitch,
it
there's a
was
more likability
factor
that yeah,
Mm.
that you would get funding.
Mhm.
But today, not so much. I
Mhm.
think people have turned their heads towards profitability.
That's good.
India VC industry has woken up to the reality of India. Profit has entered. The word has
Yeah.
entered pitch decks.
Yeah, and the discussion has shifted to value adding.
Yeah, I mean, discussion was there. I honestly, but profit was on the sidelines a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of startups have added a lot of value to a lot of people and gone bankrupt,
Are.
but not that kind of value. I think you need to create value for all stakeholders,
Correct.
right from investors to
To
customers
your
to yourself.
customers. Hmm.
Only then it will make sense.
What about the massive tech startups that kind of set the stage earlier, right? Where they used to go 10, 15 years without seeing any profit, and then suddenly they're profitable and worth billions.
Startups that way, I think when they think this way, no, that Amazon ने 22 साल तक प्रॉफिट नहीं बनाया, कोई ये कर दिया वो कर दिया. So I think that is also true. That is also a model where basically what is a startup in terms of if we talk financially, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is reverse cash flow.
Correct.
पहले कैसे बिजनेस बनते थे? भाई तुम्हारे पास कुछ नहीं है, तुम मेहनत करके पैसा बनाया, पैसा वही लगाया, वही ग्रो
और
किया
बनाया.
और तुमने एक फाइनली इतना बड़ा बिजनेस बना लिया कि बहुत पैसा हो गया.
Hmm.
अभी तुम पहले से ज़्यादा पैसा लगा रहे हो, तुम पहले ज़्यादा पैसा लगा रहे हो, फिर तुम बिजनेस बड़ा बना रहे हो, फिर वही पैसे को तुम वो कमा के चुका रहे हो.
Hmm.
In
Correct.
terms of equity or in terms of dividend or in terms of whatever you
Whatever.
want to feel.
The
So
cost of it, you're
it
paying.
is reverse cash flow.
Hmm.
The cash flow has changed.
Correct.
A lot of top companies today have been built that way, right?
Yeah.
How can we deny that?
Yeah, we
But
can't.
most of them from US, to
Yeah.
be honest. Very less from India.
Yeah. The psychology of money over there is a little different as well,
I
right?
mean, we have cred here, right?
Yeah.
Who's thinking distribution first,
Yeah.
and nobody would leave a chance to abuse them on social media. कि राहुल द्रविड़ को लेके नचा दिया,
Yeah.
इतना पैसा बर्बाद कर दिया, ये कर दिया, वो कर दिया,
Mhm.
और अभी भी उसके पास पैसा नहीं है, कमा नहीं रहा है.
But you never know.
Yeah, I mean, depends on where it goes now.
Correct. That's
But-
the trajectory that we're looking at now, right?
So he was able to create distribution, is what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I think having a ton of customers who are rich could
Helped.
lead to something interesting.
Yeah.
Though he did the same thing that he did in the first startup.
Hmm.
I think he was selling free charge. He was selling coupons
Yeah.
for a recharge.
Yeah.
Now he's selling coupons to rich people. So I think he,
Similar customers, different product.
yeah, it's the same model. I think पहले उसने मतलब basically he did with the India 3. Now he's doing the same thing with India 1. I feel.
So D2C is like a new buzzword, right? Like with AI or whatever. I want to check with you if you think that the D2C space is saturated. Are there too many startups? Is it something that people are getting into just because it's a fad, or does it actually have that potential?
I mean, it's a channel that's never going to die.
Mhm.
That's what I would say. It's a new channel that got invented with the whole digital world that came around, and people could advertise in small digital bites and really target their specific audience and get customers. So I think that's never going to get old. Of course, when we started it, and the CPMs, I mean the cost of marketing was so low, and today it's so high. but it still really depends on the crispiness of the message that you're doing.
Okay.
The crunchier the message,
Mhm.
right? The clearer the message, the easier it is, the lower the cost that you will get. So I think there is a lot of scope for people who really want to create great value, have a clear value proposition for the customer. I think they can build a big market out of D2C,
Yeah.
without a doubt. And like any other channel, I think the market responds to great products, great services,
Yeah.
which really have something to offer.
Of course.
So I do think that there is a extraordinary attention on D2C today, but I think soon people are going to realize it's extremely expensive, and I think they have. And since everybody's even opening offline stores now,
Mhm.
and it started with Pepperfry, I think,
Yeah.
and everybody has followed the suit as you see,
Yeah.
and even offline is as important as D2C today, I feel.
I think it's offline was always important, right? It's just I think D2C gave them an opportunity to reach the customer in a new way. And then maybe they realized that D2C can only go so far. You need to have an offline presence.
So I think, like any other thing, right? We are attention traders, right? We are day traders of attention
Yeah.
as a brand,
Hmm.
right? And what happens is attention was cheap
Hmm.
online before,
Now it's
and now it's
expensive again.
expensive. So it's okay to open a great shop at a great location and maybe acquire 300 customers that month.
Correct.
It would might be equal to the CAC,
Price.
the customer acquisition cost that you pay online.
Very true.
So that it makes sense to open offline stores as well,
Correct.
because no more there is an arbitrage.
Yeah.
So when attention is being sold at the same price, I think then it makes sense to go on all channels that are providing that.
100%.
So I think, like recently LinkedIn,
Hmm.
right? Attention was cheap there, and
Oh,
people
yeah.
have over flooded with their gyan there.
I love it.
And so wherever attention is cheap, people are going to go there, and I think because that's how the market works, the dynamics work for that.
Yeah, very true. And now, considering our attention span and our patience has reduced even further, we've gone from 30-second reels to 5-second reels to 1-second reels.
Yeah,
And we've gone from 1 week delivery to like 2-day delivery to now 10-minute delivery
absolutely.
on Zepto and Swiggy Instamart and Blinkit.
Yeah.
So as I guess patience goes down, the D2C market also needs to change a little bit because they need to kind of churn out those kind of products that quickly and they have to be on their toes.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to match the expectations. I mean, you can't say that, okay, I'm not Amazon Prime, I'm a website. You can't say that anymore. I mean, people want the products next day, whether you are
Correct.
on it or you're off it
Doesn't
or you're
matter.
on Zepto or not on Zepto. They expect early delivery today. I
Yeah,
mean,
because if not you, then somebody else. It's one of those things. It's eat or be
absolutely.
eaten.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're not available with an early delivery today, they would switch the brand,
Yep.
right? And so that's where the true importance of your brand.
Yeah.
If people are not switching and they're still calling from you,
That's when you've made it.
that's when you've built a brand. I think
Nice.
that would be a true definition of it.
Nice.
When people line up and wait and they are ready to, maybe stand in a line,
Correct.
I would say
Yeah.
that's when you truly have built a brand.
I love it.
One more thing I would like to share is a quote from Rajiv Bajaj. I think that really has stayed with me, and really, I think if I go back on my journey, I think that's one thing that I would tell everybody. Right? He said one very interesting thing, and I quote him, where he said, "Marketing is too important to be left to the marketing department." So I think it's very important to understand that today the entire thing is about differentiation, and that's where you got to start.
Mm.
It's not supposed to be left to marketing later after you've created something.
Correct.
It's when you're creating something when you have to think of marketing first.
That's when you have marketing in the loop in the beginning.
Completely
It's when you are at the business plan stage.
true.
Very interesting.
True.
So, what would you say if you were giving a couple of tips to budding entrepreneurs? 3 things you would tell them.
So I would really shy away from giving tips, honestly.
Why? Our entire podcast is based on tips.
See, I would talk principles. I think I would be more comfortable with that because
Okay.
because
No, that works because that's a
yeah.
better way to
So
put it.
So I think principally, if you are getting into entrepreneurship, you should expect one thing is for 10 years you're not going to earn money, and so you should have a good source of income, or you should have enough capital that you've built up so that you don't go crazy in this journey. You might not be able to pay yourself. And principally, the second thing would be you should be very comfortable with the family dynamics and the social dynamics that come along with it. Because when I came on TV, it was like, oh my god, Devang has become a big person now. And then when we didn't get
The
more rounds of funding,
हाँ
it's like क्या चल रहा है क्या देवांग का स्टार्टअप की बंद हो गया कि क्या हो रहा है.
अरे
So
अरे the speculation.
yeah, and you have to be, I mean, so the good also should not affect you.
Hmm.
So when I was on TV, my mom called all my relatives that
Oh,
Devang
so
is going to be on TV. I'm like, मत बता जब स्टार्टअप बंद होगा.
उन्हीं को फोन करके वो भी बताना
हाँ,
पड़ेगा.
वो तुझे फोन करेंगे कि बंद हो गया क्या, बंद हो गया क्या. So you should not really get affected by the attention
Hmm.
you get. I
Mhm.
feel
Mhm.
you should be attention proof
Correct.
when you're becoming an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
The only thing you need to focus on is the value creation bit,
Correct.
and be stable with finances,
Mhm.
and not care about not earning money, losing those 10 years.
Nice. And the last principle?
Last principle would be anything that that people question
Mhm.
and you get uncomfortable
Hmm.
is the one you should take very good note of.
Okay.
Because whenever you get uncomfortable,
Hmm.
um, that means that you don't really have an answer, but you're trying to find one
Hmm.
and give it to
Correct.
them. So instead, get excited about the vulnerability.
That you have something to explore.
Yeah, कि ये business model में ये तो solve ही नहीं हो रहा है. And you're like, अरे नहीं नहीं वो तो important नहीं है, ऐसे नहीं बोलना.
Hmm.
You need to go, अरे क्या बात करें, और बता. Like,
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
one interesting thing that Raj Shamani said
Hmm.
is he went to top 10 entrepreneurs and told them कि बस मेरा जो business model है उसको negative बताओ उसका मुझे.
Yeah.
Only criticize करो
Correct.
so that he can find the holes and fill it.
Hmm.
Here people are very defensive of their business
Yeah, because
a lot of times.
Yeah, because it becomes like a sense of validation, or they seek that this thing, right? The
हाँ,
positive reinforcement.
वो तो आपके पास unlimited होना चाहिए if you get into entrepreneurship.
That has to come internally.
Yeah.
That मुझे पता है मेरा idea amazing है, मेरा business model amazing है.
नहीं भी है तो ठीक है, मैं बंद करने के लिए ready हूँ. That should be the fourth principle,
I
that
like it.
अगर मुझे ये नहीं चल रहा है, it is not showing the response that I expected,
It's okay to move on.
रात को बंद कर दो. I think that's the best way to do it because save energy.
Correct. Not a lot of people accept this, and not a lot of people are upfront about it, that it's okay to fail. It is okay to shut down a business.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you 100%.
And you may be better off shutting that down, cutting your losses,
True.
than kind of just pulling through because of your ego.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I think with time and with a lot of businesses, I think this comes hard to everybody. Of because when an entrepreneur thinks कि यार मुझे सब जगह पे push करना है, because by the nature of him or her, they are thinking to push the boundaries, right?
Correct.
So when to think that अभी push boundary नहीं करना, अभी तो shut shop करना है.
Yeah.
So that is what comes with time, I feel.
Yeah.
But I think the clues are there.
Yeah.
The clues are there.
Now, I want to ask you something which I think you are going to love.
Okay.
What are some of the mistakes that entrepreneurs make?
Yeah, that's something that I can speak about forever
I knew it.
because I've made like 10,000 of them.
But every entrepreneur does that, right? Like, I feel like I'm making like at least one mistake a day or more.
But I think every entrepreneur thinks that वही करता है सब गलत चीजें.
But नहीं सब करते हैं ना.
सब तो सही कर रहे हैं.
Oh, thank God. I was literally in that boat being like, मैं ही कर रही हूँ. Everybody else has it
हाँ,
figured it
बाकी
out.
सब तो बहुत स्मार्ट है. मेरे से ही गलतियां हो रही है सारी.
Correct.
हाँ, we've done a lot of mistakes. I think one was not taking that 6 crore check. I think when it was like तिलक लगाने लक्ष्मी दरवाजे पे थी.
Yeah.
And I was like, business model नहीं पता करके मना
Correct.
कर दिया. So I think that was a bad decision in hindsight. Only because I think money does solve things for you. I think it helps you get the right team who can come and now think about what should be the right way to approach it or target this problem. And a lot of other things. It gives you comfort of the runway. Your experiments don't need early expiry. I think those things really help when
Correct.
money is there. So those benefits I left out with saying no to that 6 crores. That's one mistake I would say. There are thousands. I'll go on. You need to stop me wherever you feel ki.
No, no, go on, go on. I want some interesting meaty ones.
I think plainly copying the US business model was one of the
Mm.
big mistakes that I made. I think primarily why they were working out was because they were able to charge the credit card without any permission
Mhm.
needed again
Mhm.
from the customer,
Mhm.
and which is now possible in India below 2000 bucks.
Mm.
So I think subscription box might have a chance,
Mhm.
but I still feel to subscribe for snacks is very far away for India.
Yeah.
And now that you get everything in 10 minutes from Zepto, who cares?
Oh yeah. जो चाहिए वो 10 मिनट में घर पे. वाह वाह वाह. Somebody was telling me that there are things like, games and like, somewhere there was a PS5 that you can get in 10 minutes. I'm
Yeah,
like, ये कौन करता है? I
yeah,
mean, great that you have the option, but like, oh my God, I need a PS5 in the next 10 minutes. I don't think that has ever been a necessity.
definitely something that will cater to your
Impulse buying.
impulse buying. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
very
I
true.
mean, I should never have opened Zepto at night.
Oh God.
I think.
Very true. Also, going back to what you were saying that, blindly copying the US
Yeah,
model, I recently read somewhere the US has whatever 300 million, if I'm not wrong,
yeah,
people. 300 million people. They all speak the same language. They all are a homogeneous, basic kind of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
audience.
They are a bland audience.
They are a
Like
bland.
everybody is bland.
No, and
Yeah,
it's a homogeneous audience,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
one market of 300 million that you can kind of target to.
Yeah,
In India, not only do we have like over 25 languages, we have more dialects, we have different cultures, we have मतलब इतना
yeah,
similar
yeah,
है
yeah.
कि आप में और मेरे में भी there are 50 different things that we both kind of differ in.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, India changes every 5 kilometers, they say.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So to even cater to an audience like India, yes, the Indian market is massive. It is amazing and big, and the opportunities are endless. But to be able to target the Indian audience, not just as one bland market, to
right,
actually find its diversities and kind of get into that, I
right.
think that is something which entrepreneurs need to understand, not to treat it as just one massive
Yeah.
market.
I mean, I would say US also has their own specialties based on regions, based on ethnicity. They do have their own
Yes,
specific
yes,
needs
yes,
and wants.
absolutely.
But overall, if you see their, I mean,
Like if
when
you see
I,
buying capacity, if you see
yeah,
general, like,
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah,
education level, etc.,
there is a
it's
lot
quite
more,
similarities.
yeah, similarities than differences. I would say in
Exactly.
their buying patterns.
Yes,
I would say, and
exactly.
also you're opened up to a single regime
Mm.
where the laws are pretty similar,
Yeah.
and an entire market opens up to you. That's why
Exactly.
people are mad about US versus
Yeah.
Europe,
Yeah.
because it's again a crazy thing to do.
Exactly.
And India should be compared to Europe rather than US, to be honest. Of course, not in terms of buying capacity,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise, the amount of languages, the amount of differentiation that people need, that will satisfy them. So there can't be a single common product that
Correct.
satisfies everybody
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
So a lot of uniqueness around.
Yeah. Very
And
true.
so we did that mistake of generalizing India. We paid for it heavily, and copying a US model just as it is,
Mm-hmm.
I think is a bad idea.
Yeah.
So in this case, at least,
Fair enough.
more mistakes.
Yes.
So I think early expiry of experiments. I would say, like, because you have limited funding,
Mm-hmm.
you want to run n number of experiments. So I think running extraordinary number of experiments will also pressurize you in concluding early,
Okay.
because you are in the desperation of finding an answer
Mm-hmm.
and not giving enough respect to each experiment that it deserves.
And potentially concluding the wrong things.
Yeah. And then, of course, in hindsight, you're thinking, did that experiment really get enough
Really work.
attention?
Yeah.
Was that done rightly?
Should I have spent more time on it? More
Yeah.
energy?
Would the results have been different
Different?
if, maybe we would have put in more money,
Yeah.
or maybe we would have tried this on different locations?
Yeah.
You never know. So I think you should be very clear of maybe the top 5 things you want to try. And
Hmm.
experimentation is good, but unless and until you can do it with the respect it deserves,
Mm-hmm.
right? Doing it properly is very, very important. So I think that is one mistake that we've done. A lot of experiments
Nice.
and a lot of early conclusions.
And one last one. Then I won't.
No, no, no. There are many. You
He's
can
like,
we
यार
can
वो
go
इसके
on.
बारे में तो मैं
Yeah,
दिन
yeah.
भर बात कर
Mistakes.
सकता हूँ.
I feel I've done huge amount of mistakes. I think.
I think that entrepreneurs need to make those mistakes, right? Because there is no playbook, there is no kind of set rule that ये करो फिर ये करो फिर ये करो. You have to learn through your mistakes.
So that statement is true and false at the same time. I would say
Okay.
true because mistakes happen,
Hmm.
right, and they're a part of the equation.
Correct.
But a few people who listen to you would
Hmm.
listen to it as it's okay to do mistakes.
Oh yeah, no.
Which is
Not
the
my intention.
Yeah, but which is the because like when you speak about budding entrepreneurs,
Huh.
they can take it the other way as well.
Yeah.
It's okay to do mistakes. But
Correct.
a real entrepreneur will always say,
Like-
what went wrong? What did I think wrong? Let
Huh.
me correct that. Let me never make that mistake again.
Correct.
Ever.
Correct. It's not that you shouldn't intend to make mistakes.
Yeah. Like you should not get so pro mistakes.
हाँ कि मतलब सिर्फ mistakes ही हो रहे हैं.
हाँ कि बस मजा आ रहा है. अरे नहीं, mistake तो होते रहते हैं. Things
Yeah,
break.
very true, because you shouldn't intend to make them.
Yeah, I mean, you should definitely not make it like so negative that अरे mistake
Correct.
हो गया.
Correct.
But you should also not make it so lenient
कि
that अरे mistakes तो startup का हक है. अरे पागल हो क्या, मतलब 100 मिस्टेक हो गए तुम मर जाओगे. मतलब ठीक है, there's a count.
करेक्ट
Right?
बस हो गया अब.
हाँ, उसके लिए नहीं पैसा दिया तुमको लोगों ने. So
Very true.
So-
On the point of money,
hmm,
this is something that we have to ask everybody who comes on the show.
sure,
So I'm going to ask you,
sure.
how do you manage your own money?
So I go to share market to do losses.
Arey, I love it.
Because I don't understand it, but I still try to do it. So I trust PMSs.
Okay,
Majorly.
that's a great thing.
I try to learn from whoever has got an award in the PMS world and try to follow that
Okay.
a little bit. But that's primarily where I invest my money right now.
Lovely. So you've handed it off to a PMS and
Yeah, forget
and you're
about
like,
it because I don't understand
बस
it a lot.
they understand, so ये करके देंगे,
Yeah.
हमें entrepreneurship आती है, हम ये करेंगे.
Absolutely.
But that's a great way of looking at it as well, right? Because if you know something, you do it right. Focus your time and energy on that. Why would you kind of go ahead and lose your time, energy, and money behind something that you aren't an expert at? Okay, there are people who are doing this. Might as well do it.
Yeah, I mean things get a little different when you see that when your friend tells you, अरे ये स्क्रिप्ट नहीं लिया ना तूने, मैंने तुझे बोला था.
अरे वो तो
तो
होता रहता
इतना
है.
बढ़ गया, ये हो गया एंड यू आर लाइक यार ये तीसरी बार बोल रहा है मुझे ये सब.
शायद
नेक्स्ट टाइम
करना
ले
ही
लेता हूँ, इसका एक स्क्रिप्ट ले लेता
हाँ,
हूँ, ये जो
but
बोलता
that
है
time
वो.
it will not work.
It won't work. So you're right. I mean, I wouldn't do what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Rather give it to somebody who does understand it.
Correct.
And used to do mutual funds before,
Nice.
but feel more comfortable with PMSs.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And a lot of people say this that, but this my friend is giving me this tip and this and that. They will all tell you what to buy and when to buy it. Who will tell you when to sell? कि ये 100
True.
का 120 हो गया, 140 हो गया,
True,
उसके बाद
true.
फिर से 90 पे आ जाएगा.
Correct.
तो 140 पे you get out.
Right.
Who's going to tell you that?
True.
That
True.
nobody tells you.
Absolutely.
And they also don't tell you the losses that they have made. And they have kind of, allowed their hands on.
One very interesting thing that you touched upon was that, what you don't understand,
Hmm.
you don't do.
Yeah.
You understand maybe business, you
Mhm.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a true fan of that thinking, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm a all eggs in one basket kind of a guy.
Love it.
I can't run like 5 things together and मैं शेयर मार्केट भी करता हूँ, मेरा एक
ये भी करता हूँ.
कंस्ट्रक्शन का प्रोजेक्ट भी चालू है और मेरा ये बिजनेस भी चालू है. I can't do that. I mean, wherever I feel there's the highest potential of opportunity, I have to go there and give it my best. Like जब तक मेरा ऑक्सीजन खत्म नहीं होता वहाँ पे.
Love it.
So I am true fan of that thinking.
I like it.
You do what you understand. You do
Correct.
it well.
Correct. And that's also something that essentially a friend of ours had spoken to us about. Which is also why an entrepreneur's team is very important. Because करेक्ट, आपको बिजनेस आता है, आपको आपका बिजनेस मॉडल पता है, दिस दैट, बट एट द सेम टाइम यू कैनॉट बी इन 100 places, you cannot do 100 things at the same time. You need to have a very strong team that is an expert in itself to do xyz things, so you can focus on the things that
True.
you are required at.
True. Very true. Very true. It's absolutely required, especially for your weaknesses.
Yes.
I
Oh my
think
god.
they need to really cover it up, and I'm very lucky again with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partners are Amaya and Parag.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, if you ask them, they'll tell you my mistakes only. But
I
truly,
think I need to have that conversation.
truly we are fans of each other, and we love what and we all have veto powers on our own specialities.
Nice.
Like when it comes to branding, marketing, I have the veto power.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to strategic decisions or research, majorly, it'll be Amaya who will have the veto power versus Parag, right? When it comes to distribution, he leads the way.
Nice.
So we all have our own sets of strengths.
I love it. And I think that's so important. And sometimes when people ask me now that how is it that you are in business with your friend? Niyati and I have very clear demarcations in terms of what we do.
Right.
It's very, very clear. And we both, like you said, have veto power in our kind of area.
Nice.
The branding marketing is mine. The creative is mine. The research, the technical, the vetting of every single piece of information that goes out is hers.
Very interesting.
And the funny thing is, we never really spoke about it. Both of these are our strengths.
Right.
And we kind of just evolved into these roles, and it became an unsaid thing that हाँ ये तेको पता तू कर भाई मेरे को नहीं करने का है. And then I will do this.
Right.
ऐसा.
So I think does that come from friendship?
It comes from a couple of things. I think number one, friendship, that we are comfortable enough to be honest around each other. Ki bhai, like you are better at this than me,
Right.
which is a thing you have to be honest about.
Right.
And I think secondly, knowing each other for so long that we've seen each other grow in the aspects that we are finally at today.
Right.
So I've seen her through her CFA and her ASK times. She's seen me through my NYU and Citibank times, and then after. And I was actually the one who kind of went to her with this idea, and her
Very
father was
interesting.
not happy. Her dad was like, Instagram पे पैसा कौन बनाता है? पागल हो गए तुम लोग?
Interesting. I think thoughts would have changed now.
Oh yeah. Uncle is very happy now.
Good.
Yeah, I think the conviction helped. Niti's husband was my partner in crime. Where I'm like, little help.
Nice. I do feel that friendship is required to be extremely vulnerable,
Yes,
because
agree.
you do big mistakes,
Yeah,
even in your own strength areas.
yeah.
And I think it will take a bigger person inside you to say that, hey, I have screwed it up,
Mm-hmm.
but of course I'll take care
Yeah,
ahead.
very true.
And the other guys have to trust you.
Correct. That you will
Yeah,
do that.
and you will do your best.
Yeah.
And so we all are trusting each other on this
Yeah,
journey, right?
yeah.
That they will do their own
Their
best.
part, yeah.
And
And you will
so
do yours.
I absolutely really recommend friends to start a company
Yeah.
together, because of the bond that is there.
Correct.
I think that really helps, because it really tests
100%.
everything inside you when you
100%.
start something.
100%. I also believe that if you are starting something with somebody, you have, even if you're not friends before, you have to be able to be friends with that person.
True.
Because no matter what's said and done, you're spending so many hours together working on something, making it kind of come alive,
True.
that I mean, I know this, that I speak to Niyati more than I speak to my husband, right? It's on a day-to-day basis.
Absolutely.
It's the reality of things.
True.
So the considering chunk of your time is going to go in that, you might as well just be friends and kind of enjoy the ride as well.
Sure. And especially when it is maybe a little more stranger than a friend,
Yes.
right? Who you're getting in business with.
Yes.
I think you have to be prepared to take 2 extra steps,
Correct.
and also giving the benefit of doubt in the start, having a bigger heart,
Yeah.
and constantly asking yourself, are you fair
Yeah.
to them? Because if you follow these kind of principles,
Yeah.
eventually I think this will come from both ways.
Yeah.
But you have to be prepared to be the giver.
Yeah.
The giver.
Yeah.
I think that helps any relationship.
Yeah. Always.
I think I can be a love guru now.
I love it. Great transition. Entrepreneur and love guru. We have started this conversation on a very different level, ended it at a very different level. But I like the transition. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking out the time. It was great to have you. It was a great conversation. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs are going to find a lot of value in this conversation. I
Sure,
hope that they do.
I need to say a PS note. Take this.
With a pinch of salt.
Take all tips with a pinch of salt. Test everything before you believe anything.
Nice.
And that's what I would say. Whatever I said was from my circumstances of where I stand,
Yeah.
how much lucky I got,
Yeah.
and everything around. So, yeah, test everything I said before you really buy it.
Nice. I love it. That's a great end note.
Thank you for bearing us for so long. No, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope it added some value, as it always does on Fig and Cocktail. So do subscribe to learn more and be enlightened with financial knowledge.
Yay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.